So, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Pepe FC in the building, baby. And we have got a big game tomorrow to keep ourselves in mid-table obscurity. I'll get the words out in a minute. But yes, it is a mid-table clash against Aston Villa away. Last time we played Aston Villa away, it was Jack Grealish FC, and they beat us 1-0. They then slapped us at the Emirates 3-0. No need to go back over that one again. That was an embarrassment, wasn't it? So we're not going to go down that route. But big up to everyone who is watching live. I do appreciate it as always. And make sure if you haven't already, do smack a like on the video and drive the likes up. Big up to everyone watching on Twitch as well. Appreciate that. And yeah, man, it's an early kickoff, which is something that we don't get on with. We're not very good on early kickoffs. And normally we get beaten in the early kickoff, and we did last time out against Southampton in the FA Cup as well. So I'm not looking forward to having to get up early tomorrow morning. Saturday, I usually enjoy my lie-in, and this Saturday I'm going to have to be up early, setting up watch-alongs and starting the watch-along and watching the Banter Club probably limp their way to another poor result after the mess up the other night, really. Although saying that, we did actually play very well the other night in the first half. And yeah, the less said about the second half, the better. But it was our first loss in a while. Pablo Maria has been back in training today. Ryan's been in training. He'll probably be in goal tomorrow because I can't imagine that we're going to risk putting Butterson in goal with his butter fingers. And it depends what we do with Aubameyang as well, doesn't it? We've played so well with the front three of Saka, Pepe, and Lacazette. I don't know whether he should change. I don't think he should change it, if I'm honest. You know, we played really well the other night, and I think with Pepe on the left wing, I think he's been a lot better than he has been on the right wing. Rat badge. How do I get that? You have to be a 1-year member, my guy. 1-year member. Big up to you as well, my friend. I always see you in my chat these days. So big up to you. Big up to everybody watching. If you become a member and you're a member for 1 year, you get a rat next to your name. So big up the Rat Army. The actual, I changed it because I can have a name of the members. And I am doing a member stream this Sunday as well, which would be good because it'll be the day after the game. So you can come on and have your say as well. But yes, I've called the memberships the Rat Army. Oh dear, what a great marketing idea! Big up to everybody watching live. But we are going to have a little look forward to this game, and hopefully we're going to get back on winning ways as well. Because listen, Aston Villa weren't great the other night. I watched them against West Ham United, and it was Jesse Lingard on his debut, making Martinez look like Butterson, if I'm honest. He had a bit of a nightmare, didn't he? No doubt this game's going to mean a lot more to him than any other game of the season, obviously being our former goalkeeper. And the fact that he obviously left the club, Leno's come in, and now Leno's not even going to be playing the game. I think that Martinez will want to put on a bit of a show and say, look at what you got rid of. And I hope I'm not right in that case, because listen, he's a good goalkeeper. I like Martinez, but I have to get over it. It's like when you pulled a 10 and then she left you. You think, oh mate, it takes a while, doesn't it, with a good goalkeeper? And yeah, man, Jack Grealish, we all know about Jack Grealish, one of the best players in the league. Didn't have a great game the other night. I thought he was extremely poor against West Ham. And I think that, you know, when you look at their midfield is a massive issue for me, because every single one of their midfielders gets into our 11. Every single one of them. Ross Barkley, people can laugh all they like. He's a quality footballer. He gets in. Smith Rowe's in great form at the minute, but Barkley's a lot further down his career than Smith Rowe. Obviously, I'd like to see Smith Rowe continue as he's doing, because he's been brilliant and he's given us a bit more of a driving force going over the halfway line and in the final third between the lines and that. But then you look at Douglas Luiz. Well, he gets in over Xhaka all day long. Then you look at Grealish. Well, he gets in every team in the Premier League. Then you go to McGinn. And last time we played against Villa, McGinn ended up being in a little kerfuffle with Granit Xhaka, who ended up getting himself a red card like an absolute donut. So yeah, man, they've got a wicked midfield. Matt Cash at right back, he's decent. He's better than Bellerin. Their left back's decent. Seeing he's not going to make it for this game, but he's better than Cedric, who will be at left back. And then they've got Tyrone Mings, who I think is a pretty good defender. The goalkeeper we've just spoke about, and then up front they've got Ollie Watkins, who is back in the goals again after scoring against West Ham the other night. Good little finish as well. And we're going to have to really watch him, because if we allow them to get the ball to Jack Grealish and to McGinn, or even to Ross Barkley, if all three of them play, then we're in serious trouble, because all three of them can pick a pass. McGinn, with his late runs into the box as well, he's scored against us before, and he's a menace. He's hard work, and their manager needs to take some credit for the way they've been since they've got into the Premier League. They've been absolutely fantastic. They stayed up by the skin of their teeth last season, and this season they've been flying. Yes, they've dropped down the table a little bit. That's due to the fact they've got games in hand. They've still got 2 over us, and they're still above us. So this is big in terms of trying to bridge that gap, because if they win, they obviously pull further away and still have 2 games in hand. We cannot be finishing below Aston Villa or even West Ham this season. For me, that's an embarrassment. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can go and get some level of performance tomorrow and pick up the 3 points as well. I'm not sure whether we're going to see Martin Odegaard make his debut. I'm not too sure about that one. We have had a lot of games recently, so I don't know whether he'll mix it up. He did say after the FA Cup game afterwards in the interview at the end of the game, I think maybe it was the next Southampton. I think it was the first Southampton game. He was a bit fuming, wasn't he? And he said that basically he had to make changes because there was 4 or 5 players on the red zone. Basically, I'm not too sure about that, but listen, tomorrow, first game of the weekend, we need to get our 3 points on the table, and then we can sit back, get a nice cold cerveza and cigar on the go, and toast being about 8th in the table for a couple of hours until the other teams in and around us play as well. But I do think we'll win the game, if I'm being honest. I don't know why, because I'm never normally confident, and normally when I am confident, we end up losing. So yeah, I am quietly confident. Big up to Diego Simeone. We could do with you at Arsenal, my friend. That would be nice. Have a proper manager in charge. But yeah, I'm going to pick an 11 in a minute. You guys can play along in the chat as well. And we're piecing an 11 together, and I'll give my prediction at the end. Once I come, I'm making Pepe and Saka world class. But listen, Pepe's been in great form, and so has Saka. The last 6-7 weeks, Saka's been brilliant. Pepe, last 3 games that he's played, will he make a 4th appearance in a row, which will put him one behind a record equaling 5th appearance in a row, which has only happened once for him since he's been at the club. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he does tomorrow, because I think when we looked at the bench the other night, I think the bench looked a little bit more stronger, which is kind of ironic considering we'd got a few players out with injury, i.e. Tierney and stuff like that, but we also got rid of a few players in the window, and somehow the bench looked stronger. Aubameyang's a big dilemma. I don't know what we do with Aubameyang. I like him. I think he's a good player in terms of goal scoring ability. This season he's been crap. Yeah, let's just have that right. He's been absolutely rubbish this season. And do we stick him in the team? I'm not so sure. I wouldn't do it personally. But do smash these likes up, and we're gonna pick an 11. And yeah, man, I'm going with Ryan in goal. We're going with the new goalkeeper, debut settings, the old Brighton goalkeeper on loan to the Arsenal. And yeah, we can't have Runnison in goal. That's just not happening. I don't want to see the kid in goal again. He's not in the Europa League squad either. So he's not been picked for the Europa League squads. So I'm not sure why we didn't loan him out. Maybe it was probably a good thing that we didn't loan him out in the end, because obviously Leno decides to come out and play volleyball the other night. But yeah, I'm going with him in goal. Right back, I really don't want to put this geezer in my team. I can't stand him, but I'm going with Bellerin. Who else do we put there? Cedric will be playing left. So what do we do? Who else can we put right wing back or right back in that team? Reece Nelson played and scored tonight for the under-23, so that rules him out of tomorrow because he won't be in the squad. I'm not sure whether Balogun played. But yeah, I'm going to go, unfortunately, with Bellerin. We could put Chambers in, says Yassir. We could put Chambers in, although he hasn't played any football all season, has he? That's the problem. And we're kind of snookered with this Bellerin one. We're going to have to keep him in, unfortunately, aren't we? Centre-backs, Holding and Marie trained, but I'm going to stick Gabriel in. Yeah, I think Gabriel, I don't think he was fantastic at all. In fact, the complete opposite the other night. I thought he was pretty crap when he came on. Man said put Balogun at right back. I actually thought he was pretty crap when he came on. He turned into prime Mustafi, slipping and sliding around the centre, the 18-yard box, and he was like so close to giving a penalty away at one point. Yeah, and I was just like, boy, you can't be doing that. Mustafi's not here anymore, mate. I don't know what he's taught you, but whatever it is, you need to bin that real quick, mate. So yeah, I'm going to go with them two. Let's pin some of these comments. Big up to Zidane. He says Marie and Holding. Gabriel not looking as confident. He's not played much football. That's the problem. Like, I know he got player of the month 3 months straight, didn't he? And then he's had COVID. He's been in and out. So hope you remember to set your alarm. You're the alarm. You are the alarm. Holding and Gabby. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Holding and Gabriel as well. Let's go into midfield. We'll go with Partey. We're gonna have to go with Xhaka again, aren't we? This is the problem. If you look at our midfield, makeup and our choices in midfield, it's not great, is it? I know Dani Ceballos is available. Do I really want Dani Ceballos against Aston Villa? I don't really want any of them apart from Partey in them two little midfield berths, because the rest of them are not good enough. The only one who is good enough is Thomas Partey, and he was superb in that first half against Wolves, and he's been pretty good in the last couple of games. The ball he played outside of his boot the other week, what a pass, and then Aubameyang slotted it in. So that was against Newcastle, I think, wasn't it? So yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to go with that pairing again. Big up to Samir. 6 a.m. not watching the game tomorrow. Yeah, I don't blame you. Anybody, yeah, who has to get up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning to go and watch Arsenal play tomorrow, just stay in bed. Just stay in bed and catch the highlights on, I think it's on BT Sport, is it? Whatever channel it's on. Just go on their YouTube channel and they'll have the highlights for you. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you are sticking a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribing as well. I would appreciate that. And also don't forget the socials across the bottom. And yeah, front three. Oh, sorry, I forgot Smith Rowe, didn't I? Smith Rowe gets straight in the team. He wasn't great in the last game, which I wouldn't say is a worry. He's obviously young. He's playing in the big boy league now, and he's playing pretty well in the big boy league. It's kind of different to playing Europa League than it is playing Premier League. So I think he's done pretty damn well since he's come in the team. I want to see him do it again tomorrow. And hopefully he can be our inspiration in that midfield that can drag us forward and try and get in between the lines, try and create chances, maybe even score a goal tomorrow. That would be nice if he could get on the score sheet as well. Left-hand side, I'm going with Nicola Pepe. Bobby's going with him up front. And yeah, I'm putting him on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I'm going to go with Saka. So that's my 11. And like I said, I'm quietly confident. This is not an easy game. I know they lost the other night, but this is not an easy game at all. And people will sit there and say, yeah, but they're not that great. They're not this, they're not that, blah, blah, blah. Well, listen, they're still above us in the table with 2 games in hand. But there we go. Big up to DVS, my guy. I've missed 2 of your donations. Apologies, my friend. Let me just get them right now. 4:30 a.m. You won't be watching it. I don't blame you, bruv. And let's do a rating prediction. Lol. But yeah, 4:30 a.m., bruv. I do not blame any Americans that missed this game. Yeah, to get up at that stupid o'clock in the morning, that's not the one, is it? Let's be real here. That is not the one. 4:30 in the morning to watch Arsenal. Nah, not great, mate. I'm not having that. So yeah, I don't blame anyone if they're missing the game at stupid o'clock in the morning. And Martinelli, I'd keep on the bench for this game. I think Nicola Pepe and Saka have proven in the last couple of games that they're in good form. Number one, number two, they're both a threat. And why drop them for that? Like, I love Martinelli. I think he's absolutely class. But maybe bring him on in the second half as a sub. Maybe bring him on for Saka in the second half if we're winning the game and winning it comfortably. And then you could bring Aubameyang on for Pepe on the left-hand side. And if you really wanted to, and we were really winning comfortably, you could even throw Eddie and Nketiah on if you wanted to. That's not how the game's going to go. The game is going to be difficult. They're going to try and take the game to us. They're a very good team. And like I said, if you give them time and space on the ball in midfield with McGinn, with Barkley, with Grealish, you're in big trouble. You've got to stop that at source and stop them getting the ball to Ollie Watkins up front. The guy's movement is ridiculous. Yeah, he's such a talented footballer. His pace is pretty good. He's quick. He's quite physical, and he can score goals. As we've seen this season, he scored a hat-trick against Liverpool. First player in a decade to score a hat-trick against Liverpool. So yeah, it's going to be hard work. Where I do think we can get at them is down the wings, which is why I play Pepe and I play Saka, because I think that both of their fullbacks go well forward, man, like real far forward, like overlapping Grealish and stuff like that, which is great, which is what I'd like our fullbacks to do. But if you can get a quick transition on the ball and then you get the ball to Partey and ping a ball over the top, Pepe is one-on-one with a centre-back. That's going to end in tears for the centre-back. Same with Saka. So yeah, I do think that I wouldn't say sit back and defend and counter-attack them, of course, because listen, we're Arsenal. We should be taking the games to these teams, especially Aston Villa, with all due respect. But they are a good team. Yeah, and if they win their 2 games in hand, they're flying up. They're challenging for a top 4 spot. So it's not going to be an easy game. We've got to make sure we mark our track our runners. We've got to make sure we mark our man. Make sure on corners, we've got to watch out for Tyrone Mings. He's a threat in the air. Ollie Watkins, again, on corners as well, is a threat. Set pieces, they've got the quality to deliver them in with Grealish and Barkley. McGinn's late runs into the box. And if Granit Xhaka ain't on his job tomorrow, then we're in big trouble. Because if he ain't on his job, McGinn's just going to ghost him behind him umpteen times. We see it at the Emirates, and it was Guendouzi in midfield that day. Just let him run off him and go into the box and score. So we've got to make sure we do our jobs properly, mark properly, defend properly, and attack as a team. And if we do that, and then the chances fall to the right people, then hopefully they bury him. Because I'm sure Saka went home the other night absolutely fuming with himself that he missed that chance in the first 20 seconds. He can't be doing that tomorrow. Yeah, and I'm not putting pressure on him. I know he's only a kid, but this is Arsenal, mate, and you need to take them when you're one-on-one. Yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow he does. Nicola Pepe, I want to see another masterclass tomorrow. That geezer was class the other night. His goal, presents, blood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully we're going to get this win. And I'm going to predict a win. So we're probably going to lose now, because every time I predict a win, we end up losing, which is not great. But there we go. Anyway, big up to Cole for your generous donation, buddy. Got paid today, so only right in sharing it with you, my G. Big up to you, my guy. That's very kind of you, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, mate. And you're always showing mad love on this channel, and I do not take it for granted, mate. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. So yeah, that'd be my 11. That's how I see the game going. And my score prediction is Aston Villa 1. We know they're going to score. I'm going to go Arsenal 2. I think it'll be tight, and I think that I think Saka's going to score tomorrow. I think he'll get the first goal. I think we'll go 1-0 up. They'll claw it back. They'll then try and go for it, and we'll ping them on the break and do them on the break for the winner. Fingers crossed that is the case. And it would be nice, because I think if we win, let me have a look at the Premier League table. Premier League table. If we win, then we go to, where are we? There we are. We go up to 8th, above Tottenham, which will please our fans. Ha ha, Jose's finished. They would have 2 games in hand, however. And we would go above Aston Villa. They would also have 2 games in hand. And Everton would have 3 games in hand and would be 2 points behind them. So if they won all three of the that's mad. Chelsea would have one game in hand. We're pretty shafted here, aren't we? We are kind of done out here, because if we don't win, Jesus Christ, if we don't win and Leeds and Southampton and Crystal Palace win, I don't know who they're all playing. Should we have a little look at the fixtures? So Southampton are playing Newcastle. West Ham have got Fulham. I mean, come on, they'll probably win that. So now they're even further clear. Leeds have got Palace on Monday night. We need that to be a draw, really, don't we? But if Southampton win and either of Leeds or Palace win and we don't win, i.e. lose, then they're both above us, which is kind of sad, really. We'd be down to 12th. Winning the game puts us up to 8th for a couple of hours at least, anyway, until Tottenham play. A man said Watkins to score a hat-trick. Yeah, I might just get Chig to cash me out if he scores tomorrow. He scored the other day. He's going to absolutely obliterate Eddie Nketiah this season. So he might as well just cash out. Cash out. Exactly, my guy. He's still in 3 competitions, but what do we know? What do we know? It is what it is. But anyway, Jez, I've just seen your comment. Jez, you're a G, bruv. That's class. Big up to you, mate. I hope you and the family are well. Don't predict a win. 3-1 to the Arsenal. Desmond 2-2. 2-1 to Villa. My Albanian brother from another mother, Granit, not Xhaka, my boy Granit, he's a Villa fan. So I'll be texting him in a minute and telling him he better get the tissues ready, because he's going to be wiping his tears tomorrow and crying his eyes out when we beat him. We won. Big up to you, my guy, and big up to Carl as well. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Jason. Hope you're well. Let's do a few more comments. I fully missed a donation as well here, if I can find it. Big up to Raj. Thank you for your donation, buddy. Appreciate that. It's funny how some of our fans are gassing Arteta because we played well in one half of football against Wolverhampton. We are Arsenal FC for F's sake. Wenger did that in all games, but still ended up losing. Bruv, exactly. It's mad. It's mad, bruv. Standards are in the gutter, if I'm honest. And I'm just like, bruv, I'm not dropping my standards. My standards are to win the title. Why should I drop my standards for this football club? I refuse to do it. So I'm not doing it. And they sold us a dream. And apparently that's all it is at the moment. So yeah, kind of sad. But thank you very much for that, Raj. Appreciate it, man. And hopefully you won't have to get up at some stupid time tomorrow to watch the game either. So yeah, man. And very generous of you as well, mate. Enjoy your weekend, buddy. When does the stream start tomorrow? You man are already trying to get me to tell you the times and everything, but bruv, if I hear my alarm or wifey gets me up on time, I'll be starting the stream in approximately 13 hours from now. 13 hours from now, which will be 11:30 in the morning. The team would have just been announced, and we'll have either a smile on our face or be fuming with the starting 11. If I see Willian's name on that team sheet tomorrow, I'm going to be fuming. I do not want to see him in the team. To be honest, I don't really want to see Aubameyang in the team. Bring him off the bench. I think that the three up front have deserved to keep their place. And it's not Lacazette's fault the manager subbed him the other day. It's also not Pepe's fault he got subbed the other day. You subbed off two of our two top goal scorers this season when we needed a goal. So, well, when we took Lacazette off, it was 1-1. But when he took Pepe off, we were losing the game. And you bring Aubameyang on to go on the wing. That didn't make any sense, but what do I know? I'm not getting paid $6 million a year to make these decisions. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, big up to Jez, man. Jez is on it, bruv. Big up to Rickon as well. Long time, bro. Love. I hope you're good, bruv. I haven't seen you in the chat for about a week and a half, maybe, like regularly. I know you're busy and all that, but just making sure you're staying safe and well, my friend. And thank you for the love as always, buddy. Thank you, Brandon, as well. It says, if we don't win the game, I honestly don't know where the next win will come from. Can see us going on a mad losing run again. Big up to you, my guy. I will come on your channel at some point, mate. I don't know when exactly, but I will at some point. Let me have a look at our fixtures. Should we have a little look at our fixtures? Our fixtures are as follows. Aston Villa tomorrow. Then we've got Leeds United on Valentine's Day. 4 days later, we've got Europa League. 3 days after that, we've got Man City. Then on the 25th of this month, we've got Benfica. Then we've got Leicester on the 28th. Yeah. Then we got Burnley away. That might be a glimmer of hope, although saying that, they did beat us at the Emirates. Then we got Spurs. Then we've got West Ham. Then we've got Liverpool. That is a hard run. That is a proper hard run. After that, we've then got Sheffield United, Fulham, Everton, Newcastle, West Brom, Chelsea, Palace, and Brighton on the last day. We're shafted, if we're being completely honest. We are in dire straits here. We're in big trouble because I'll be honest, if we don't win tomorrow, I can't see us beating Man City. When was the last time we beat them? Leicester's not going to be an easy game. So Benfica, okay, cool. We might get through that. Leeds United's going to be a tough one. Man City, Leicester, Spurs, West Ham, Burnley, Liverpool. Yeah, we could be going back to that 2 months without a win again, couldn't we? Or we might actually surprise everybody, and we might end up getting a good run together and pushing on up the table. Yeah, pigs might fly as well. But big up to you as well, Brandon. Thank you for your donation, man. I hope you enjoyed the game, buddy. And love to you, my guy. The game is at 7. It is where you are, mate. It's not where I am. It's not where I am. It's 12:30 kickoff, which is going to be, yeah, I can't lie. It's a bit of a struggle. I'm not a morning person at the best of times. Yeah, but when I stay up, because I stay up quite late at night, normally I'm just looking on the internet, YouTube videos or on the phone or stuff like that. So it's always like 2, 3 o'clock by the time I get in bed. And getting in bed at 2, 3 o'clock and then having to get up at 8 o'clock, it's not the one. It really isn't the one. But there you go. It is what it is. At least we'll all be watching the game together. We'll all be ecstatic or we'll be crying tomorrow. Thank you very much to another real one in the building, Victor. I hope you're good, buddy. Appreciate the donation as always. CEO of the Rat Army. Laka Saka, 2 goals. That Instagram comment, laughable. Which Instagram comment, mate? I can't remember. I haven't been on it for a while, buddy. But yeah, I'm sure there's a few that are laughable on there, mate. And big love to you, mate. Appreciate that. Let's do a few more. I need a poll. Whiskey or beer? Beer, bruv. Beer, definitely for me. I'm not a whiskey person, bruv, if I'm honest. But thank you again, mate. Appreciate that. Maybe going to the rums, bruv. 7:30 kickoff in Toronto. No thanks. Yes, it's funny when it's a 12:30 kickoff. The Americans and Canadians over there, that's dumb o'clock, bruv. That's like coming from clubbing o'clock. Yeah. But when it's a nighttime kickoff, it's that time over in Australia and them places. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's mad, isn't it? It is actually mad. But this is what they do for TV settings now. They want to get the maximum traction on it. For me, just make every game a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. Yeah, 3 o'clock. That's the best time, man. So yeah, 3 o'clock's a nice time for me. That'd be the best time to have a football match on, 3 o'clock. Big up to everybody who is watching live. There's over 425 of you watching live right now. Do smash the like stuff. I'm going to do 3 more comments and then I'm bouncing. Bounce. And I'm going to build the thumbnail for tomorrow for the game. And then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening. So yeah, man. Do you know what? I get this all the time. Every time Chelsea lose, there's always somebody that comes out. Lee, is he still in a title race? Is he Tottenham even? Is he still in a title race? Is he in a title race? Right, let me tell you something now, buddy. And big up to all the Twitch gang. Yeah, let me tell you something now. Jose Mourinho will win a title again before Mikel Arteta ever wins one. That's a standard thing, bruv. No matter how poor he's been this season, and he has been poor at times, you've only got to ask their fans. He's still above us. He's in a cup final. He's still in the FA Cup and he's still in Europa League. And I would not put it past him to win that Europa League this season. And if he does, then I'll be fuming. But there we go. Anyway, let's continue on. Big up to LP13. I ain't seen you for time as well, buddy. I hope you're good. Mad love for the donation, buddy. Very generous. Appreciate that. And yeah, man, I hope you're staying safe and well. Safe and well in these peak times. 8 o'clock kickoffs. See, for me, an 8 o'clock kickoff, I'm finishing streaming at 10. Chigs player rating, so I'm done at 11. Then I'm back on here, so I'm still streaming at midnight. Then I've got to edit all the clips up. I'm still working at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning, man. I can't deal with 8, especially on a Saturday or a Sunday. That's just bullshit, man. But there we go. Listen, make sure you hammer the likes up. And I'm going to do a couple more and I'm getting out of here. Big up Sport Genius. It says Arsenal fans outnumbered Real Madrid fans in the summer tour in America. And they say we have no money. Bruv, they're full of crap. They are full of crap. Hope you're good, mate. They are full of crap. We've got loads of money, bruv. Your midnight streams are lit. Yeah, especially if we've lost, they are. But there we go. But anyway, thank you to everyone who has watched. I'm going to wrap this up. I will be back at 25 past 11 in the morning, which is, what, 12 hours, 50 minutes from now or so. And big up to everybody who's put a like on the video. Big up to all you guys that have donated as well. I do appreciate that. Mad love and support to the channel. So thank you very much. It does get put back in. Also, I'm going to put a little post out in the community. I want you guys to come up with a new name for this channel. I want to take my name out of the channel and turn it into something else. It'll still be the same content. Don't get it twisted. But I don't want it to be my name. So yeah, if you guys could come up with some suggestions, something nice, not something dumb, yeah, and I'd appreciate that, because I've come up with a few names, but I want it to be exclusive and different, and I don't want my name in the title because, yeah, I just don't. So yeah, I want it to be football orientated, of course, and I'm going to build a new logo and a new banner for it as well. So if you guys could do that, I'll put that out there in a minute on the community tab. If you guys just reply in the comments with names. Man said the Rat Emperor. You guys are mad. But no, it's obviously still going to be the same content. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I've changed now. I'm gonna bang, bruv. Don't, that still hurts me. Do you know that the name of that channel was the greatest name ever for an Arsenal related YouTube channel, bruv? It still hurts me, bruv. I'm wounded by that. It's like the Emmy Martinez deal. New merch coming out. Yes, the Rat Army t-shirt will be out very soon. I naturally need to speak to the guy, make sure it's all sorted. So yeah, I'll try and do that. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself out of here. Big up to all of you guys. And thank you very much for all your suggestions in the comments. I will put a comment out on the community in a second, so I'd appreciate it if you could go and put your comment on there. Mad love, we're out.